welcome back to the Office Digs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys telling us a little bit more about the cost of constructing LEED certified space. And now I kind of want to dive into the timeline process. And is there an added chunk of time that tenants need to create in order to build this LEED certified space?
Well, you know, what we like to do with our LEED certified projects is understand all the LEED goals up front. So we do recommend a good 2 weeks to a week up front with the entire team so that everybody gets on the same plane, everybody has the same expectations, and everybody knows the goals for the project. With AHA, Leopardo was instrumental in that as well so that they could understand and then develop a regular schedule, construction schedule that worked in all the LEED paperwork, all the subs contributing to the LEED process, and
having them up front was key.
Yeah.
I think, you know, it not only were the goals defined, but again, there's a lot of specifications, there's a lot of paperwork that now subs that typically don't do a lot of paperwork and filing of and tracking of information has to be done and has to be coordinated on the general contractor side, as well as the sort of lead coordinator for the project. So,
And just real quick, when you say subs, you mean subcontractors?
Correct.
all the so now you have mill workers who, you know, they're used to building the desk and the table and all those things, and yeah, but now they have to make sure they're tracking where things are coming from, what that material is, the quantity of it, how they're
unpackaging it.
Then what are they doing with the recycled or the trash when they're done installing? So there's a whole level that gets added.
But if you do it up front, they know that going in there. So when we go out for bid on a project, there's no excuses. They can build that time and energy and effort into the process too.
Yeah, and Leopardo did a great job of coordinating their subs. So in reality, you know, again, it was 1 to 2 weeks additional time up front for us in that sort of budgeting process that we discussed earlier. The construction phase, maybe a week. You know, it really the way it was run by Leopardo was great, and we didn't really see an impact. And then there's work at the end of the project when you want to wrap up and get all the paperwork in. But at that point, typically the tenants are in. So now it's just the team coordinating paperwork on the tail end, and then you're just submitting to USGBC and waiting for that approval back on your sort of level of certification.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All right, well, the next segment we're going to talk about choosing a building and if a LEED certified interior needs to be in a LEED certified building.
Okay.
So we'll touch
Sounds
base
good.
on that in a minute. Thanks.
Okay.